So Gus is FTPing in some pictures from court today. Sorry, they're checking my ear. So I'm gonna the TOC is flipping them right now. I already cut my 4 o'clock tape just in case, but what I'm gonna try to do is recut it. So do you want to try to do you know to cut?
Yeah.
Do you want to try to cut the 5 o'clock tape?
Yeah.
Okay.
And protection or an invasion of privacy, the LAPD addressing a hot button issue on our roads over license plate reading cameras.
Olympic energy going into overdrive as LA 28 marks a milestone. Are you where you want to be? Are you having concerns? I'm Renee Tabaki at the Intuit Dome, one of the many venues hosting the games. With exactly 2 years until the flame is lit, how prepared is LA?
All right, thank you, Renee. We'll check in with you in a minute. But first, here at 4 SoCal is coping with a brutal summer heat wave. Hot, humid, and uncomfortable conditions continue to grip our region. Our next weather alert is in effect as we continue to deal with the sizzling summer temps.
But the worst of the muggy weather, it's still to come. We have team coverage. Jasmine Beal is live in Altadena, where Eaton fire survivors are dealing with the heat as they rebuild.
But first, meteorologist Evelyn Taft tracking how long the next weather alert will last. Ed?
180 in effect through Thursday. We've got that next weather alert, and on top of that, we expect this morning and advisories across California also through Thursday. So starting off, it's still muggy. We're still seeing the possibility of thunderstorms. Most of it's petered out for us this afternoon, but we still have eyes on it. As we take a look at current temperatures in all of Southern California, you'll see the numbers humid, 93 for downtown. Right about now, 93 in Pasadena. So we've already hit our forecast high for the day. 100 in Compton, 102 in San Bernardino, and 102 in Paris. So we will continue to watch the heat for you. We do have this next weather alert in effect through Thursday because of the heat and the humidity. Of course, we've got a second heat warning and red flag warning to talk about as well. We'll break it all down in your post weather forecast coming up. But right now, on to the news.
All right, Em, thanks so much. You know, some people gone out early this morning trying to beat the heat at Lake Balboa. Walkers, joggers, and cyclists were taking advantage of the cooler morning temperatures before the dangerous heat settled in. Health officials warn the extreme heat combined with warm overnight temperatures can really increase the risk of heat-related illnesses.
It's hot. I sit at home with my air conditioning, unfortunately. So I'm not looking forward to my bill the next time.
Now, if you are outside, doctors say drink water before you even feel thirsty. Wear lightweight clothing and know the signs of heat exhaustion and heat stroke.
Amy, extreme temperatures creating even bigger challenges for communities still recovering from LA's wildfires. Rebuilding continues despite the triple-digit heat, while some fire survivors are still living in RVs with little shade or air conditioning. CBS LA's Jasmine Beal live in Altadena for us with how they're finding ways to beat the heat while keeping that recovery moving forward, Jazz.
Yeah, so Juan, you know what? This ice cream and
Right.
tropical product was just dropped off to the workers.
So I just wanted to show you this. So every person's different, but my preference when I'm doing stuff like this. So like these are the stills from court today. So well, yeah, there were no stills, so there was no audio. But then I also, you know, because I have to mix in some file tape. So my kind of rule of thumb is like, especially with court stuff, if I have stuff from today, I'm going to take out any file of previous court dates because I don't want people to think that that was today and it's not and all of that. And then I'm a big, this is just me again, but I like when the stills have movement. I hate frozen stills. Yeah. So I always just put a little, you know.
I think there's a preset.
There is, but I get a little picky about it. Because by the time it's in here, and if I can use that one, see it's like this still zoom, and I put it on, but then it doesn't it only goes for 4 seconds, so I have to drag it out anyway, and then sometimes I want to readjust what's in the center when it's done, so they both work, but, oh, and you know what the other thing that I always do, like for stills, is put a dissolve in between. But remember when you do your dissolves, if you do your move first, it slides this back, so you have to go back and push those back again.
How do you get FTP on this computer?
FTP. So you don't have to. TOC has access to it, and they push this in. So if you're looking for it, it's XX stills.
Oh, in Stratus.
Yeah. Yep. Yep.
Do you remember what the server host is called?
Yeah. CBSLA. Here, I'll slack it to you because it's kind of long.
I was like, I totally forgot because it's been on my other one.
Yeah. Negative.
For homeowners like Mark Lansdowne, who is helping rebuild
And you just want some like,
mid-century modern
just like VO footage.
Yeah. So I would do what I'm doing, like cut up the stills a little bit. Yeah. Cut up the stills a little bit. Mix in some file.
Every day of progress brings them one step closer to getting back home.
It's really nice to be home.
And surviving this heat has become just another hurdle in a recovery that's already tested this community in countless ways. And as we stand here next to the mountains that burn, we can tell you that the LA County Fire Department has increased firefighting resources, for example, adding 15 fire engines for water tenders in the area facing the highest risk.
Hey.
Jasmine, thank you. Well, the countdown to LA 28 is officially on tonight.
Of the victim?
Olympics set to begin.
Of the victims? Okay, yeah. Will you
Ozzy is live at the Intuit Dome
okay.
in Inglewood with an inside look at the team's Olympic preparation.
Okay.
Hi, Renee.
Okay, got it. Thank you. Bye. So I'm an editor. It's like a nasty little buzz. You hear that buzz, Luke? That's our standard. Oh, sorry.
Are you where you want to be? Or do you have any concerns? And where do you want to be a year from now?
So we are absolutely where we want to be, both in commercial revenue, both in ticket sales, where we got our first ticket drop in April, where we are planning, where we are hiring. And it's not just me saying that we're on track. The IOC, the International Olympic Committee, was just here a month ago, and they said that we are well ahead of where we need to be in the planning and fully confident in where we are and what we're doing.
During the World Cup, there were 600 reported drone threats around the facilities. Are you concerned about that? And how have security threats evolved since the 1984?
Well, of course, in 1984, nobody thought about drones. In 1984, to think about it, nobody, we were carrying around brick cell phones in a bag and thought we were the coolest cats on the block, right? No one thought of cyber threats back in 1984. And indeed, in the 2000 Winter Games, where I was and helped coordinate the military DoD bounce squad support to the games, it was right after 9/11, and still the threats were different then than we're faced today. And the fortunate thing for us is we have the Secret Service, who is the lead coordinator for all of federal, state, and local law enforcement support and emergency first responder support, to be able to respond now to cyber threats, to the counter-drone technology. And we saw during World Cup the number of intercepts that they did in drones. So I feel really confident that our games will be the most secure games that we've seen in the United States because of not only the interagency coordination, but because of the counter technologies that we have as a nation to defeat our adversaries.
And volunteer signups just went live.
Just went live today.
How are you vetting them, and what are you looking for?
Well, we're looking for a lot of things, right? So we're vetting them based on experience of prior games, specialized experience that they might have if they're translators, or they have a medical service background, first responder background, administrative work, logistics work. So we're looking across the board at all kinds of capabilities, right?
And of course, volunteering is no small 1984 Olympic gold medalist Carl Lewis joined the LA 28 volunteer crew today at this cleanup event at Griffith Park to get out the word about getting involved. And if you don't want to wait until the games to get involved, volunteer opportunities across Southern California are already available. Applicants must be at least 18 years old, proficient in English, and available for 10 shifts, about 8 hours each during the games. If you meet those requirements, you can fill out an online application, which you can find on cbsla.com. And if selected, you'll be invited for an in-person assessment if you live in the area. Those offered a volunteer position will then be trained for the role and the venue they're assigned to. And we are just getting started talking all things LA 28.
There's this friction between the organizing committee and the city.
The leader of the 84 games talked to us about the financial risk being taken at LA 28. Plus, more of my conversation with LA 28 CEO Reynolds Hoover.
Are you confident the city isn't going to be on the hook and taxpayers will not be on the hook? Yeah.
We'll tell you what he has to say about the ticket price controversy.
All right, thank you so much for today. We'll see you again at 4:30 right here and then throughout the 5 and 6 p.m. newscasts. We have an update now to a deadly crash in Ontario. The man behind the wheel of that semi-truck that caused the crash has now been sentenced.
CBS LA assignment editor Mike Rogers is at the desk. And Mike, you spoke with the DA's office about how long this man will spend behind bars.
Yeah, so Amy and Juan, remember, he has taken a plea deal with the San Bernardino County DA's office. So ultimately, he was convicted on the 3 counts of gross vehicular manslaughter. We'll show you some of the video and the still images from inside court today. Our cameras were not allowed to record, but we were able to get some still pictures of the suspect, who's 21 years old and was in that courtroom today. His age played a role in the sentencing factors. He was eligible for youth offender status under the California law, which required the judge to take that into consideration when sentencing. So on the 3 counts, he got the lower end of the sentencing guidelines on the 3 counts, and in total will spend about 4 years, a little bit more than that, in a state prison for this crash. Remember, this crash became highly controversial after his immigration status played a role into it. The state of California arguing with the federal government about his legal status here in the country. Ultimately, though, after they tried to charge him with driving under the influence, chemical tests came back and determined he, in fact, was not under the influence at the time of the crash. The judge, according to the DA's office, took several things into consideration, including the fact that he had no prior criminal history, that they do not believe the crash was intentional. Still, though, he will spend a bit more than 4 years in prison. Some of that will be offset because he has time served in the term of about 200 or so days since he has been in custody since this crash. So it finally brings this very controversial court case to a conclusion, guys.
Fireworks mischief turned fire fiasco. Go, 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 go. Right now, we're joining me out here from nearby. How karma quickly caught up to a young man who instantly regretted his choices after playing around with pyrotechnics.
Fallout after 4th of July weekend chaos in Newport Beach. Neighbors asking what can be done to make sure this doesn't happen again.
Lights, camera, and added pressure to keep the magic alive.
We are no longer the first choice, and that is what is troubling to me.
Prop houses struggling to keep up in a challenging economy, and now Hollywood thinking outside the box and getting creative to preserve LA's film legacy.
And our next one is zero. The sun was happening. It was at radar right now. Few showers out there. No thunderstorms, but still can see a few. Still hot and humid. We'll have the latest for your next weather alert.
Wow, nice first block, everyone, with all that Luda-based stuff.
Yeah, that was good.
Very nice.
Was that a pre-recorded tease?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, interesting. Is that new or?
Yeah, we've been doing it for like 3 weeks now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. They want it like a little tighter, more naps, more pops.
Gotcha.
And it's harder to do it live. you know,
Right,
Just
right.
takes the system a little.
The coordination's a little bit more difficult.
Right here. similar. I'm updating the iPad to see if similar incidents? What's the word? Oh. Yeah. Oh, okay, this hasn't updated yet. I'm updating the iPad. No, it doesn't. Okay. Prevent unruly crowd takeovers in the future. Thank you. So I'm going to preview that meeting.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
An illegal fireworks sparking a fire in Beaverton, Oregon. The 19-year-old suspect and his friends actually filmed it happening. They reported it to authorities before allegedly leaving the scene. Once officials put it out, they eventually found that suspect.
I'm gonna get a pint for that. It's starting a fire.
But if you're leaving, it's gonna be worse.
I'm gonna talk to you about what happened with the firecracker. I didn't light any firecracker. Okay.
Did you think to like call the fire department or 911 or anything?
Well, that suspect was cited for possession of illegal fireworks and reckless driving.
Amy, you'll remember another case of illegal fireworks right here in SoCal during a July 4th takeover on Newport Beach. More than 400 people were arrested here, and today, the Newport Beach City Council is discussing safety to prevent unruly crowd takeovers in the future. CBS LA's Michelle Geely live in Newport Beach with a preview of that meeting. Michelle.
That's right, Juan. The study session began about 15 minutes ago. It is a packed house. There are a couple hundred people here. That room behind me there is for overflow. It's going to be interesting to hear from residents and businesses who experienced all of this, who are in the thick of it on the Balboa Peninsula, and the suggestions that they'll have to prevent a repeat next 4th of July.
An unruly crowd on the 4-7 officer injured after 4th of July festivities get out of hand in Newport Beach.
For the first time since chaos broke out on the Balboa Peninsula on the 4th of July, resulting in the arrest of hundreds of
It's
parties,
crazy that these kids
people
are
share their
Phoenix
concerns
coming
at a
to
public
Newport
study
Beach.
session.
Like, why Newport Beach?
Walk the boardwalk down to like the.
Oh, she will, so we're not going to do this
And
next
it was
thing, right?
just, we looked at each other and gave each other a look and we're like, who are all these people? We're all college.
So Michelle Julie will toss to F, so May 29 is out, right?
Throwing fireworks in the crowd.
How's it going?
I'm putting 5 seconds on each still,
That's
and I'm
fine.
only getting to about just under 40.
So we want to mix in. I would knock that down. Use about 20 seconds of stills.
Okay.
And then use file of the crash for others.
Gotcha. And then
So-
indicate file from like with the graphic.
Yeah, I think so. We can do it. We can do it one of two ways. So we could do. Why don't we do it this way? We'll do 2 separate lines in the rundown, and one can just be of the pictures, and then one can just be of the file.
The file graphic.
And then we'll split it that
Oh,
way.
okay,
yeah.
okay.
No, yeah.
So then
like
the
one.
director goes between the
Right.
two.
So then I'll call for the next tape.
Gotcha.
So what I would do, 5 seconds each is what is that? They get you to 40.
This is 5.
So that's fine. If you're going to use a second tape, I don't need more than 40 seconds.
Okay. And then the other one will be file of the crash.
Correct.
Okay,
Yeah, and then
then
make sure you just clean any court video out of it.
Okay.
So we're not showing court video
Yeah,
on
no,
that one.
these are all stills.
So then
but
put
from the
some
file-
some pushes on it, some dissolves, and then
yeah.
it'll be good to go.
I was just trying to make sure they're all equal.
Yeah.
Fine.
Do you have iNews open?
I do.
Okay, so I want to show you one thing that I'm a little like particular about.
Okay.
Just because it makes it easier later. So you're going to be working out of the 5.
Oh, right.
Okay.
Right, this one's fine.
So then go to my hit right here. Okay. So we're going to do 3 tapes.
Okay.
So right here, see how it's empty?
Yeah.
So go to 5 PVO, hit F2, and then type setup. Sorry, delete it. And then put a space, and the setup is lowercase.
Space is in like a line underneath.
No, just hit spacebar, and then setup. All lower. All lower, one word. Space. Back to caps.
Back to caps.
Yeah. And then use your slug. 10 FYW Ontario Deadly plea.
FYW.
But then spaces too. Or FWY, sorry.
But you know, the hot and humid conditions continue to stick around with a chance of
Ontario Deadly.
in our mountain and desert communities.
Lots going on, and all of that prompting a next
Plea.
meteorologist tactics.
Okay. So then now that you got your slug, hit Control H. Okay, and that's going to make you be able to create, GB. Yep, perfect. Okay, and then make yourself another slug here. So it's going to be the same thing except take setup out. So if you want to just copy that, and then
Right here.
paste, and then just delete setup.
Get rid of setup.
Yeah. Yep, there you go. And then Control H. Oh, sorry, give yourself a space between.
Sorry.
Okay. Do I have a tease here, Marco?
Yes.
Okay. Thank you. So then now you're going to copy this, and then go to sequence 1, and name that.
Gotcha.
Yeah. That way, if somebody has to go back into the system,
It's easy.
oh, it didn't work though. Do it right here. So just right click.
I named it up here in this one.
Yeah, but it's not changing right there. You should be able to double click it. I wonder if you can. Sequence settings? Oh, there you go. Change it right there. There's usually an easier way to do that.
KL1, thank you.
Caltrans and Metro getting in on the game to get fans to the venues quickly.
And I'm Senator Mike Rogers here at the desk. ICE says they're going to stop most traffic stops around the country, at least for now. What's behind the move? That's ahead.
I'm trying to put this dissolve in.
You good?
It's not
So you're
happening
dragging
in the
it.
video.
Okay, so let me see your mouse really quickly.
Yeah.
Your thing's a little, like your view is off.
I'm like, whoa.
I don't know how you're looking at this. Let's see. Because usually you should be able to drag it in between.
Yeah, that's why I'm like, wait a minute.
But I don't know what's happening here.
Oh,
Where's okay? Let
it's
me
probably
close
because
this.
I opened
Okay,
Just flying by, Marco.
that there. But then I should. There it is. Okay, yeah. Your board here is huge. Is that how it is out there for you?
No. It's not normally this big.
Okay.
I normally have it big enough to where I can see the frames, but I don't have
Yeah.
this empty space.
Okay.
But I also use a smaller monitor. I know it's about
So we can do that, but I don't know why. I mean, if you're okay with it, I'll leave it alone. But
with the.
how big this is?
I mean, it's fine.
Okay.
It's not a big deal. Yeah, I'm making the dissolves with the movements. For this, though, is this the setup or is this?
That'll be the main VO.
This is the main VO.
Yeah.
And the file's the setup.
And then we'll make another line here
Right.
after this. So hit insert under the SOT. Okay, so now,
Oh,
yeah, you're good. It's okay. Just pull the J20 line up.
Gotcha.
So highlight it and then drag it up. Oh, you don't have permissions. I'll fix it. And then I don't know what happened, but my tag is missing here.
Okay.
Like there should be that part of it. Yeah, I'll fix it.
Got a CBS LA assignment, editor Mike Rogers at the desk. Mike, we've dealt with many traffic stops
Yeah.
by immigration agents right here in SoCal.
Yeah, we have here in Southern California. A number of them have become problematic. Like, you'll remember the one, Richard LA. He was that TikToker that got pulled over by ICE and it ended up in a shooting. We'll show you some of that video here because these are the things that the Department of Homeland Security says they are now trying to avoid. According to sources to CBS News, ICE's Enforcement and Removal Operations Division, which is responsible for most civil immigration arrests and removals, will pause their traffic enforcements until they say they can get some better training for some of these agents. Now, to be clear, not Homeland Security Investigations, that's HSI, which is also a division of the Department of Homeland Security. They'll still be able to do enforcement stops. HSI is typically going after people that have more sorts of criminal warrants, less civil issues going on. So, but this all comes after a number of another 2 deaths this week, one in Texas, one in Maine, by ICE agents of people they were trying to take in custody. That's according to sources from CBS News. So now they want to kind of pause and revisit some of these things. Now, according to the border czar Tom Homan telling Fox News, this is not a change in policy, he says. It is a temporary pause as they reevaluate and retrain some of the agents. Guys?
Mike, thank you. Coming up next at 4, can you believe we are exactly 2 years away from the LA 28?
And excitement is already building.
I'm doing a 12 frame one since it's
fine. Yeah.
It takes a little bit long. It's a little bit like extra movement,
Yeah.
but I'm noticing this one has.
And then you can highlight everything and dump dissolves on it.
Oh, no.
Yeah, so zoom back out. Okay, so just lasso it. There you go. And
Just do that.
yep, and drag your dissolves, and it'll apply to all the clips.
That's amazing.
Yeah. Same thing if you want to do the still zoom.
Uh-huh.
So lasso it all, and then find still zoom. It's on the very bottom right there,
This one.
and drag it on top. And now it's going to add still zooms to every clip.
Okay.
Yeah. See, and that's why I say I would go in and adjust it.
And adjust.
Yeah, that one was fine because it didn't stop. But sometimes they stop, or sometimes they zoom in on, like, the end
Right.
zoom is in a weird spot or something
Yeah.
like that. So that's why I would just make some adjustments.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
So yeah, they use the picture of me like this at the
Oh, uh-huh.
and you're like, it looks really nice.
Oh, really?
It's like me, you, and I don't know, one. Didn't see the one in Susan that I saw. I didn't know it was gonna do anything.
Oh,
I'll have to look at it.
where'd you see him at?
In TOC. I'm in the control room.
Okay.
They must have just launched it today because just this week I saw.
I wish.
Your wish is granted.
Mr. Hill.
Your wish is granted. Did someone say wish? Okay, yeah, I checked my neighbors are on CBS.
Mhm.
It's the restrictions.
Oh, so nice. Oh, that's good.
This is CBS LA at 4.
Exactly 2 years now until LA hosts the world's top athletes.
CBS LA's Uday Shabazz is live at the Intuit Dome in Inglewood. And, the venue is getting in the zone
the fifth largest collection of Olympic memorabilia in history. Now the 84 collection is the largest.
Renata Simrel, the president and CEO of the LA 84 Foundation, a youth sports organization created as a legacy of the 84 Games, shows us their exhibit on how the Games changed the Olympic movement.
Section 1 is the team that did the most improbable, hosting the first privately financed games in history.
As the first privately financed Olympics, they generated more than $232 million in surplus. A percentage of that created the LA 84 Foundation, which also acts as a valuable resource.
This is here, a treasure trove of stuff.
How's it going?
I think I got it.
That are not digitized at their LA headquarters.
It's going to be impossible for people to look to 28 without looking back at 84 and saying, how did we get there?
Rich Perlman would know.
Yeah, looks good. Okay, so do you know how to send it?
I did it once. Susanna taught me. It's F11.
Yep. So there's different ways to do it. So unclick QuickTime,
Here we go.
and KCBS KCal, CBSN, and KCBS SAN.
Okay.
Okay, and then
The slug. Copy the slug.
no, because you have to have the slug ID.
Okay.
So, but there's usually just do it link to placeholder, and then you can find it that way. So go to the 5 o'clock show, and remember you don't want Crispin, you want PCR9.
Right.
5. Yep. And then go through and just look through. So right there, 5PO. This is the main VO, right? So not the setup.
This is the stills.
Yep. Okay, so go down. So you're looking for. That's the other reason I name my thing is so I can find it. Wait, is there a click over here real quick? Okay, so you have the same slug. So go right here and just hit Control H. No, not right there. Sorry, up one. Control H. And then do it again. There you go. Okay, and then click off of it. And then that'll give you your.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Now I can go back.
Right. So there's your main VO.
This one?
Yep. And then hit send. Yep. Okay. And then.
In a new sequence.
Yep. So you can also just hit, because I don't know what, just hit right here.
Oh.
Yeah. There you go.
There we go.
Yeah. And then copy this.
Rename it.
Yep. And rename it. Yep, there you go. Okay. And then find Stratus.
And it was.
And I would just search like 10. Or yeah, Ontario is fine too.
Would it be in archives or?
There should be enough in not archive, yeah. So like I would take this 4 o'clock one,
Okay.
pull that in, and then just clip out the. So I would pull the whole thing onto your timeline, and then chop it up that way.
Okay.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
yeah.
And then just remove court footage.
Just remove court footage. So, but then you're gonna get in a weird spot because like that's only like 1 second. So I would lose that front shot altogether.
Okay.
And then, yeah. Right, yeah. Yeah, there you go.
Olympic momentum and excitement are revving up as more community events kick off. LA 28 says it will invest up to $160 million to drive youth sports access across the city. And recently, more than 13
Would you want to like maybe start with? I feel like this in the front. Or no?
Yes and no, because we always look
It's like
kind of
the
way.
most wow.
Well, and it's also like we need to be careful because people died.
Okay.
So we try not to, like, because if I set it up, cut that out. If I set it up the scene video first, it'll give me a chance to say, and it was caught on some pretty graphic video. It gives people a chance to not look at it if they don't want to.
Gotcha.
Yeah. And every scenario is different. Every person has different opinions
Yeah.
on it.
get them involved and get them enjoying sports such as we do. This year's Day of Sports had the highest participation rate.
And this probably also only needs to be like 40 seconds.
40.
Jimmy O is joining us now, and Joe, one of the local Olympians you're tracking is attempting another comeback after 11 medals.
It's really amazing because we talk about athletes in other areas. This athlete is right in this area in Los Angeles and doing some wonderful things. Definitely track and field coach of them have yet on another chapter to her legendary career. Los Angeles native has come out of retirement, and as I bear hand up to look at right now, she's going to attempt to make history when the Olympics return to her hometown in 2028. It's about what.
So then every time I do this, like it depends on how much time I have to put this kind of work into it. Because there are, if I were to go back further in the system, there are clips that don't have any core video.
Right.
That I could just restore and send and make it quicker.
Okay.
So, but if I'm not super pressed for time, then I don't mind digging through it.
Gotcha.
So that only gets me to like 30.
Yeah.
So go ahead and just loop it.
Okay.
Just take that first, just the first one.
Loop this.
Yeah, just that. That would be plenty.
Okay. And like.
Yeah, and the nice thing too about, since I'm the one that's presenting it, like that's why I like cutting my own stuff, is because I'll remember like when I'm doing it on the air and I see that, I'm like, okay, I'm getting close to the end of the tape.
Yeah. Okay.
So okay, so go ahead and send that. Yeah.
KCBS, KCal, or linked placeholder.
Okay, well, no, you have to do those.
Okay,
you still have to do those. Yeah, yeah.
Okay. 5 p.m. rundown.
And then no, so we never made a placeholder. So
Okay.
go back to iNews and then make your placeholder.
And it is this one, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Okay, make sure you click off of it. There you go.
Got it.
Yeah, and then now you go back into Stratus. Oh, there it is. Yep.
Send?
Yep. Okay, so now do you have two iNewses open?
Yes, I
Okay.
have a second window.
So now, because like for the, just drag them next, so they're next to each other. There you go. Okay, so are you in the 4?
This was the 4.
Okay,
Yes,
so
this
stay in
one's
the 4.
This is 5.
Okay, so scroll down. So there's not always a necessarily, like, I don't need to recut everything every time. So for your 4P lead, click on that.
The 5 lead?
4P LD at desk. So A28.
A28. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So right where it says clip name, you're gonna right click on that, and you're gonna do copy machine control.
Okay.
Okay. Come over here on J16. Go right here. Paste machine control. Or just Control V. Or just hit paste. Sorry, just hit paste.
Okay.
Sorry, I forget that
No,
it
it's
doesn't
okay.
say the same thing. Okay, then click off of it. And so that just pulled over the 4 p.m. VO.
Gotcha.
So that way you don't have to recut everything. So, and then now we got to write it. So you can either rewrite it if you want, or you can, yeah, or just, I try not to, because especially the shows that are back to back that are on the same channel, I try to change them and make them a bit different. So if you want to take a stab at writing it.
Technically, I'm told I'm not allowed to write.
Oh, okay. Okay. It's a union thing? Okay. All right. I'll pull it. Yeah. I'll just copy it over then.
Okay.
And I'll make adjustments. Excuse me. Are you in it still?
Yeah, I'm off it now.
Are you sure?
Yes. Am I in the 4 o'clock or the 5 o'clock?
In the
I'm-
5.
I'm out of the 5. I got out of that box.
Click on it. Oh, there it goes. It just took forever for my side to update.
The old King's Head Pub in Santa Monica. Oh, did we change it to, what happened here? Ryan on the desk.
He's a breaking news desk person on weekends.
Hey. Oh, I didn't even see it. I haven't even seen it.
There you go. Spain stuns France 2-0 today in Dallas, advancing to the World Cup final for the first time since 2010. Spain's sixth shutout in 7 games.
Oh, where's that from?
World Cup record. They will now play the winner of
Oh,
tomorrow's
okay.
England-Argentina game in the final on Sunday.
Do we have a link to it?
Here at home, fans went wild at the old King's Head pub in
I haven't, but I can look real quick.
celebrating Spain's big win.
Who OIG? Is it state OIG or county?
Title ending a 60.
Okay.
Summer activities are in full swing at the Boys and Girls Club of Metro Los Angeles.
Now, we recently visited the Challengers Clubhouse in South LA, where the price of membership is just $25 a year, and the activities offered are off the charts.
It's in his slug. Oh, it's in his slug. Okay.
Well, what 8-year-old Joelle is most passionate about, well, it's the
No, I'm looking at it right now.
Joelle tells us the coaching is
Right.
top-notch. The gym and equipment are pretty close to what NBA pros get to use. All of this comes from generous donors. And CBS LA Cares is teaming up with the Boys and Girls Clubs of Metro Los Angeles for a special supply drive for kids ahead of the new school year. To scan that QR code right there on your screen, or you can go to cbsla.com/kids for links to the club's wish list. You can order directly through Amazon or
Right, because 367 were actually stolen.
or find a list of those Planet Fitness
Right, right. So it'd be 367 plus 161,
right on our website.
which would not make half. Yeah.
Organizers doubling down on staggering ticket prices.
He's probably just doing. He's probably just.
The CEO of LA28 responds to criticism over Olympic costs.
Well, that doesn't really
Plus,
jive with
taking
their
LA's
documents,
Sport
but
Legacy, Grow Link, how a local prop shop is thinking outside the box to preserve Hollywood's greatest treasures.
yeah. I mean, yeah. I mean, yeah. When is he at 5? Oh, he's in the 4. Yeah, don't call him now. I mean, I'd talk to him after. Let me see. I don't know where we're at. Let me see where we're at. Hang on. No, he's not. Oh yeah, he is his next block, but his package is not online. Definitely don't call him. No, not right now. Okay, yeah, because he's. Oh, it's online now. Yeah, call him after this. Bye. Hello, Cal. How are you? Good. How are you?
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. And I give him mine. Or no, he just stays warm. Okay.
Hey, DeLeon, it's Mike. Hey, I have a question for you. Maybe you can help me with it. If not, I can't remember for the life of me. They changed the name of the thing, like the pit stop thing,
Last year's wildfires.
and I can't remember what it's called
Also,
now.
Tuesday, the Langham-Huntington hiked room rates during the
Oh, I don't see it in
January of
my tile
2025,
thing.
violating California law. Over
Do I have
200,000
what?
in refunds are owed to guests
Slack, yes.
charged above the standard rates. The hotel must also revamp its pricing to prevent future overcharges during emergencies.
Well, the LAPD answering questions about its use of surveillance today. The Police Commission approving recommendations
So it's not called pit stop
suspending
anymore?
use of controversial license plate readers.
CBS LA's Jeff DeLynn reports on today's decision and why the department is still urging reusing similar cameras from different companies.
Oh, there we go. Okay. Okay, yeah, I can put it in here, but maybe you can help me too. So when people get onboarded here, we actually have had this problem many a time. In Slack, they get onboarded into the Paramount Slack and not the CBS News Slack. So I'm trying to get our intern into the CBS News Slack so I can add him into our Slack channels. Can you adjust that, or do I need to open a ticket? That's a ticket. Okay. Okay, cool. Thank you. Bye.
Dock safety over concerns about how data is collected by the cameras. LAPD Commander Randy Gotti says the department hasn't shared or will not share information gathered with the federal government because it's the state law. LAPD is the sole, exclusive owner of all data and information provided to SWAT. The Office of Inspector General says there are nearly 3 million cameras mounted on poles and more than 1,600 ALPRs on top of or inside police cars. During a review in August and
I
September,
don't mind if they like scan my license plate.
officers made suspect before arrest. But an OIG report also
You know, those of us who aren't really doing anything wrong.
motor vehicles involving fraud
Yeah, exactly.
motor carriers. The commission voted unanimously to adopt the OIG's recommendation to have the department strengthen ALPR data oversight, establish standardized practices for documenting traffic stops and other enforcement actions, suspend installation of new ALPR cameras until the chief gathers additional public input. A virtual meeting has been scheduled for July 30th.
We're looking for all members of the community to share their perspectives and we can report back to the board.
Several Southern California cities have entered their contracts with SWAT over data sharing concerns. The LAPD has ALPR contracts with X, the company that also provides body-worn cameras, and Motorola. The LAPD says Axon and Motorola ALPRs are still in service because those companies have more stringent data safeguards. Those contracts are up for renewal next year. In downtown LA, Jeff Nguyen, CBS LA.
The local prop houses have helped create magic behind Hollywood's biggest productions, but many continue to struggle due to slow production. CBS LA's Carl Fenstrom takes us to a North Hollywood business working to preserve LA's film legacy.
Pan and Jim Elgay treat magic. Convenience store service after magic. And you made one of these for Spielberg's Lincoln, and you liked it so much, you said, can you make 18 of them? History for Hire prop shop helps Hollywood transport us. We have nuclear weapons in history for hire, even part of blockbusters like Oppenheimer and La La Land. Have a seat, okay? You are sitting on Ryan Gosling's piano stool from La La Land. I love the piano stool. It all started 40 years ago when a young couple started renting props from their apartment. They began amassing everything from typewriters to war relics to suitcases.
And what they've collected is now stacked up and packed into a 33,000 square foot warehouse.
But in recent years, independent entertainment businesses like theirs have suffered continued blows. The impacts of COVID, industry strikes, new technologies, and inflated overhead costs have forced many of their longtime collaborators to scale back or shut down. There were 2 of them that decided to close their doors last week. That it just kicked the wind out of my sails. The couple used to have 20 employees, but run on a staff of 8. Pam says while they've always shipped some props out of state or overseas, more and more productions are seeking cheaper locations elsewhere. What we hadn't seen before was not being the first place that people look at to work. She says Hollywood has survived big challenges before. Everything from going from analog to high def was a change. When you had cable television, that was a big change. Pam spoke to us, perched behind a well to me to have a prop from It's a Wonderful Life in my small business because it really is such a great film talking about the power of the community to support each other to keep small business rolling. Cara Lindstrom, CBS, LA.
All right, you may want to stay indoors and keep the AC running as these hot, humid conditions take over soon.
That's right, meteorologist Evelyn Taft is monitoring the next weather alert. Ev?
Yeah, 81 is in effect through Thursday, and as you mentioned, hot and humid as we through again the end of the week. Really, tomorrow's the hottest day. Thursday still hot and humid, and then into the weekend we will see cooler. So I do want to take a look at your precipitation outlook because we are expecting a rain forecast potentially through Thursday.
Hello.
Wait a minute. Wait. Okay, what's Ryan doing?
Sitting with me while Tom's on vacation.
Chilling up here for the day.
Are you learning? You're doing the.
I did. I cut.
Yeah, he helped me with the 5.
He can do.
I know. He's great.
I'm so proud.
Mm-hmm.
Just soaking up everything.
Yeah.
Learning everything.
That's the goal.
That's what you do.
Yeah.
Yes.
Taking advantage of the.
I'm here talking to Ryan's doing everything. He's gonna come in there in the booth and direct something in a minute. He said, "Come sit with me." Great. Hey, new at the top of the hour on CBS LA at 5, the extreme heat, as Evelyn was just talking about, is exacerbating the disaster zone in Boyle Heights. We are live with residents talking about the smell of rotting food, rats, and insects. Plus, a new push to end daylight savings time forever. Will it finally become a reality after all these years? Those stories and a lot more new at the top of the hour on CBS LA at 5. Right now, I'll send it back over to Ron and Pete.
All right, see you at 5, Pat. Thank you. Still to come here at 4, concerns growing over a parasite causing severe stomach issues.
These are cool.
Let's count down to LA 28 weekend.
These are cool. For the hallway? Yeah. Those are cool.
So good. Are they up yet?
No, not yet. Yeah. She just sent it to me.
Oh, that is.
Yeah. Yeah. Make sure they spell my name right.
What is that?
There's Alex. They keep adding it. Sometimes they add a D. Wow.
I'm gonna send you mine.
Yeah. Those are cool.
Did your mom see yours yet?
No.
You gonna have a kid?
I know. Okay, now we're off YouTube. We're about to be. Bye, YouTube.
Oh, you forgot to say hi to YouTube today.
I always forget about